Hey, yo, this is actually my first time going live on YouTube, I think ever, or maybe in a long time on this channel. And today I got denied a promotion. And the crazy thing about it is I outperformed the guy that got it. So, quick story. Um, in my career, which of course the company name will remain nameless, in my actual job, I was up for a promotion, right? I decided to go for promotion. I have a lot of leadership experience, sales experience. I've been in sales for over 20 years. I've been in management probably a decade of those 20, or maybe 6 of those 20 years. And I was up for a promotion and interviewed. I had the cosigns of other leadership people that work with me. They know my strengths, and they they gave me the cosign. And I was prepared. Had to prepare a business plan to tell how I would turn around a certain situation. It was called a 30, 60, 90. So we had to do a 30, 60, 90, which is a business plan. Long story short, man, we had to make a business plan and present the business plan at the interview. And my interview was strong. I interview very well. I'm very strong and very confident in my delivery. I was prepared. Excuse me, I'm getting myself ready for this live, but I was prepared. Oh, and if you don't have one of these in your house, you need to make sure you get one. Fellas, get one. Takes everything up to another level. Okay. So I was prepared for the interview and killed it. Killed the interview. One of the if there was a weak point of the interview, it was my perceived sales numbers, right? It was my numbers over a span of a time to where I had a hard couple. I went through a slump. Your boy went through a slump. So everything else was strong. If there was a hole in my interview, it was the numbers, right? So I felt comfortable about the interview. I get a call, and it's the individual is making the hiring, and I'm like, okay, let's figure it out. And my mindset going into it, or going into anything, is, and this is something that I teach in the 3C philosophy. My mindset always is, what's for me is for me. I say affirmations every day. And the things that I usually say are, the universe always works out in a manner that brings me happiness and joy. I speak things into existence. I definitely believe in affirmations. So whether it was for me, it was for me. If it wasn't, it wasn't. Call comes in. Hey, you ready to talk? Sure, let's talk. Turn on the camera. Boom. Hey man, we just want to let you know you interviewed well. Interview was great. You were very strong. We loved your business plan, loved your mindset. Man, you are definitely amazing. And we decided to go in a different direction. Okay. So my ears perk up. And put in the comments if you've ever been in a situation to where you've been denied a promotion. Put in the comments and let me put a one in the comments if you've been denied a promotion before. So I'm sitting here on the conversation, waiting for the input, right? What happened? What, so start off by saying, hey man, if there was two positions open, we would take both of you guys. But we decided to go in a different direction. And the main reason we went in a different direction, although your business plan was great, your energy is great, you have management and leadership experience, the reason why we went in a different direction is, remember how I mentioned being undeniable? This is something that he said in the interview process, and how he made himself undeniable. And by his numbers, he was turned down the first couple of times he went for the promotion, and his numbers, he made himself undeniable. So he said, hey, remember how I said undeniable? And I'm like, mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, so remember, these months, we looked at these months and these metrics, and you weren't really undeniable in those. That we felt like you could be around a certain level, and he mentioned a certain threshold, but you weren't there. You know what I mean? Like you weren't there in that threshold. And you know, we see you being there, and we definitely see you in the next 3 and 6 months. You could be in this position and all the manager fluff, which I appreciate. I appreciate them calling and letting me know. And the fluff, if you cut through all the fluff, what he pretty much was saying was that that other person was better than me numbers wise. Now here's how that threw me for a loop. Remember you seen The Last Dance, the movie The Last Dance, where Michael Jordan was saying things, people were saying things to Michael Jordan and everything like that. And he was like, hey, I take it personal, right? Now I had to go bust their ass, right? I had to give him 40. So when you told me that he was better than me by that's what all the fluff is. He's saying, hey, the numbers were better. That's why he went a different direction. So you're telling me that he's better in sales than me. I don't even know who this person is that got the position. When I found out who got the position, of course, I looked at them. What do you think I did? What would you guys do? Put in the chat. What would you guys do if you were turned down for a promotion and you found out who got the promotion and you found out they got the promotion because they were better than you, and you found out who supposedly is better than you? What would you guys do? It's not that hard. What I did was go look at the numbers. I looked at the numbers, right? So I've seen the numbers, and my numbers, just to put it in perspective, guys, when you look at the numbers, it's a chart. Just imagine seeing a chart. Either green, you hit the goal, and red, you didn't. There was two charts. If you see one chart that has a shitload of red on it, a lot of red on it versus a lot of green, who would you think was better? The green. So, Stewart 2004, what's up with you, baby? I'm in sales. So that's my actual profession. I'm a few other things outside of work, but I'm in sales. So if you see a stat line that shows sales goals, percentages, whatever, and you see green, a lot of green on one, a lot of red on the other, what would you guys think? Who would you guys think was better? The green, clearly. Mine had a lot more green than him. Killed him. My metrics were way better. So I'll take it personal. Now I got to drop 40 on him. So just understand that I thought production equal promotion. And here's the message in this. When he's saying make yourself undeniable, that is just more than just performing. Performance doesn't equal promotion all the time. Sometimes it's just who they want to work with. But just understand this, and this 3C philosophy of confidence, character, charisma, what's for you is what's for you. And when I say I took it personally, I'm not pouting or I'm not complaining about the fact that, oh, woe is me, I didn't get it, so I'm not going to perform. Oh, quite the contrary. You use it as motivation over here. Have you guys ever been denied for something? Put in the comments if you've ever been denied for something, how you handled it, what you did when you got denied for something that you feel like you deserve. What did you guys do? Now, I would love to see it in the comments. So this is just a life lesson. Production doesn't always equal promotion. You can be denied, but just always remember, sometimes your denials or your delays are just, you're not your denials. I just messed that whole thing up. Your delays are not your denials. What's for you is what's for you. Or it might be something 10 times better. The universe might have something 10 times better for you. So just let me know in the comments if anything has ever happened like this, if you guys have ever been denied for something and what you guys did to either motivate yourself or, what did I say? Commission. I'm telling you, that is the best thing you guys could do. So I've been in sales for over 20 years, and a commissionable job will make or break you for sure. And it's the best thing in the world, because imagine not working commission and then your daughter goes to work, works extremely hard, but it's not a commission job. So even though she's better, she gets paid the same amount as somebody else who is not as good as her. So commission really promotes or exposes the cream riders to the top. So I have over 20 years in commissionable sales and leadership. So kudos to your daughter, man. Salute. Kudos to your daughter. So anyway, that's the message. Even though I was better, even though I had more leadership, even though my numbers, my measurable numbers were objectively better, I got turned down. And what did I do? Oh, you already know it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. I took it personal. Now I'm about to drop 40. Like Michael Jordan said in The Last Dance, I'm dropping 40. So understand your delays are not your denials. And just because you didn't get that promotion doesn't mean it's not something out there better for you. And what I'm going to do to make myself undeniable, I'm literally going to 10x my sales goals. So that goal that I was at 115% to goal, I'm going to take it up to 125. Every single metrics I'm going to be green. And then maybe I'll take the position when it's offered. And I'm for sure monitoring that situation that they got promoted because I definitely need to see how that's gonna work. Anyway, man, I appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna hold you too long, but that's what happened. And remember, if you remember anything from this conversation, the moral of the story is use that denial as motivation. Work to get yourself in a better position to where you are undeniable. Okay, Rico. Confidence, character, charisma. If you appreciate content like this, I invite you to check out the YouTube, other content. Hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Till the next video. I'm out.